Hello, GTM engineers. This is the real Tariq, and today I'm taking you through a quick tutorial on how to use Cargo's new vector search capability. What vector search really is a replacement for your keyword matching. So if you were doing, let's say, contains kind of filters on your data models, maybe it's time to think about, for particular use cases, using vector search. And why you would do that is when you have a large context. So let's say a big table like your CRM, or maybe some blog content, etc., to approximate into a small query that you can write a natural language semantic query on. That's usually when you want to use vector search. So here I've spun up a very simple example for you. I've set up a data model in Cargo which basically scrapes all of the blog content from versal.com, and I set up some vector search embeddings on the title markdown columns. And then if I set up, let's say, a Cargo tool that uses this feature, here what I'm trying to do is for any particular domain, I want to research that domain to get a little summary. And with that summary, I want to use a vector search model to find the most sort of relevant articles on Versal's blog that can help me maybe create a hook to talk to that company in question. And so my tool here simply shows how you can set this up in your own use cases. Here I'm doing a quick agentic search to build a summary, which is sort of my input data. Then I use an AI node to extract all of the high value terms from this summary so that I can use this as a prompt for my vector search right below. Why this is important is when you're prompting a vector search for a semantic query, this does not look like your average prompt to an LLM. It has to be particularly clean with the right semantic terms so that it can find the lookalike terms for those words within the vectorized database. So in this case, the title and the markdown columns from our FileCrawl. And so what I get is this list of semantic terms separated by commas. And then I can use this entire sort of output inside my model vector search, which will give me back a set of articles. So here you can see that they are sort of sorted by similarity. So 1 being the most similar, 0 being the least. And I get this entire sort of blog content back. So that's my model vector search. Now, the next step can be done in 1 or 2 steps. I chose to do it in 2. First, I use an OpenAI node just to pass the entire sort of output from this vector search, and I also pass in the input from the summary I did above, and I say, hey, try to filter down this selection further and find me, let's say, the top few articles that really fit my use case. So in this case, it's getting me the top 7 that it thinks are the most relevant articles for this company in question. And so that's great. Then my second step, what I do is I use another OpenAI prompt to say, hey, given this selection of top articles and the summary that I had on ramp.com, please write me a hook that I can use to, start a conversation with someone from that company. So it gets me a little hook, which is not bad for a basic prompt. And then I can obviously send this out of this tool back to my plays, so you can use this in a bunch of different use cases. For example, for website visitors, maybe you can use your vector search on querying your CRM and stuff like that. Voila. This is a quick summary on how to set up vector search in your Cargo workspace. Reach out to us on the community if you want help to set this up, or if you have ideas on use cases that we didn't cover and you'd like us to make more educational content on.